back now. Where do I even start? Well, first and foremost, hello there, everyone. I'm going to give everybody a little moment to join. But if you're wondering what's going on right now, I am simulcasting a kind of almost 2 years-ish as a streamer, simulcast, to 4 platforms. We have TikTok, we have Twitch, we have Instagram, and we have YouTube. On all 4 platforms, we are going to I guess we're going to kind of duke it out. But what's up, everybody? My name is Andrew Physics. If you don't usually watch the streams, it always starts with a song. So sit back, relax, and have a little fun. For those of you who don't know, my name is, Andrew Physics. And I'm going to be answering about 50 questions right now. Ooh, that's going to be pretty fun. I'm simulcasting to 4 different platforms. I'll try to keep up with chat, but no promises, alright? I have been streaming for, roughly about 2 years, alright? I started in December, I think, not of last year, but of the year before that. And it has been one heck of an experience. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Never in my life have I ever even once seen a content creator as a real job. No offense to anybody who is. I'm raising my hands to show that I'm being open. And I'm on 4 screens right now. If you're watching this at home, this is the TikTok one, this is the Twitch one, this is the Instagram one, and this is the YouTube one. So, I didn't mean to slap anybody. I'm so sorry. But today I'm answering 50 questions. I'm going to try to keep up with chats. They're all popping off. I got 2 eyeballs. There's 4 platforms right here. Let's start with the Twitch. That's what I usually go with. What is up, Scratch? How you doing? I've been fantastic. What up, Edge? You were just looking at my page, Scratch. Hello, George. Hello, Pink Sunflower. Hello, Panthers. Hello, Glittery. Hello, Perth. Hello, Reese. Hello, everyone here. Yes, thank you for catching the stream. Hello, TikTok. I'm not nearly as familiar. There's people joining. I hope they're enjoying themselves. Hello, Instagram. People on the Insta. Ah, yes. Hi, hello, yo, yo, yo. People joining, people having fun, people messaging. Slits the count, others joining. Hi, how are you? Lol and the King Pug, I'm doing fantastic. And on YouTube is dead. Well, this is the party. Let's have some fun. I'm just going to start with the questions, but hello, everybody. For the platforms I don't give much love to, I'm sorry. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube all scare me. So I just post my best stuff, my edited videos. And we have 50 questions. So, starting with number 1, I'm going to respond to all the chats intermediately. The first one, the artist first, the core identity, the strange kind of deranged kind of artist who, as most of you know, do this type of artwork. It looks like stone. It is not. It is lightweight. It is styrofoam. And that's mostly what I do. Before I even start asking the questions, if you want to know where this originated from, this is all my dad. That piece just broke. It's already been broken. It fell off a giant building. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect neutral. But yes, this is all my dad's style. He invented the style about, well, I want to say 20 years ago, but we've been doing this for 12 years. So now 30-something years ago. And the story always goes like this. It's not my story to tell, but I'll tell you it. He was at work, working with his dad. Construction. I got a background in construction. And on a lunch break, you know, his mind is always going. He's an artistic type. He takes some scrap material. He makes a design on it. His dad was really into Egyptian stuff. And, you know, he shows it with pride. Hey, look at this. I found something, digging it up. His dad picks it up and, you know, lightweight. Oh, I thought it was stone. He breaks it. Goes it to the ground. The inspiration of that art style died for, you know, 30-ish years. Until my brother was born extremely premature. Now, when I say premature, we're talking about 2 pounds and chains. God bless his heart. He's good now. He's 13. He's awesome. But with the whole birth thing, it was pretty rough. You know, we were at the hospital every 3 hours. And when I say every 3 hours, I mean every 3 hours. My mom and my dad were just, they were dedicated. And my brother, Eli, you know, every day was, every day was not knowing if he was going to make it or not. And that was crazy. At the time, I was 15. My dad and I, we would do construction. We'd get covered in insulation. We would get covered in sawdust and sheetrock and gypsum board and welding and solder and all kinds of ugly stuff. And we couldn't be going to the neonatal intensive care unit like that. So my dad said, hey, the money we were going to invest in the next job, what do you think of if we invested in this? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it, Dad. I support you. 100%. Always support him 100%. He's a beautiful, amazing, amazing dude. And we made it happen. Fast forward 12 years, A.G. Stonar still going strong. He keeps it local to El Paso, Texas, and Socorro, Texas, and San Elizario, and Fabens, and Tornillo, and Canutillo, and everything right around El Paso. And for everybody who is international, which there's a lot, apparently I'm very popular in Turkey. Yeah, that Turkey. I don't know. For all of those, it just exploded. But it's based in El Paso, Texas. Imagine Texas, imagine the westernmost bit, right next to Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Chihuahua, Mexico. And that's where I am. Representing EPT, Energy Physics. That's not an El Paso shirt. So that's how it started. Him and I rocked it. We made some pieces not knowing what we were doing. First ever big piece we did was to donate to a church. It was the 10 Commandments. Huge piece. We burnt it in the room that I'm in right now, not knowing what we were doing. It toxified the entire room. I couldn't sleep in here that night. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. That was where we started. After that, we went to Cheetos Inc. For those of you who don't know, Cheetos Inc. is a swap meet. You can find anything there. For better or worse. And we set up there. We didn't know how it was going to go. It was a terribly windy day. It was right around Easter. Terrible weather. Sand blasted you. You got free exfoliation from the wind. We set up, and that day, we unloaded scaffolds because we were in construction. A guy comes around. Por los scaffolds, in Spanish translate, how much for the scaffolds? We told him they're not for sale. We set up drop cloths. He asked, how much for the drop cloths? They're not for sale. This guy's like, well, what is for sale? My dad, he said, I'll show you. We bring out the artwork, like the one I showed you. There's tons of them. Just Google them. It'll save you. But I have this one as a prop. Carved TV, which comes in later. It looks like stone. It's not. We show them that's what we got. We did random designs. Random. The one that I remember most is a fish. And how we did it at first, I'll get into that right now. It's a crazy story. Sure enough, we set up, ugly day, terrible weather, right next to a holiday. And we sold out. And that is the origin of Andrew Physics' predecessor, so not this guy, but rather A.G. Stone Art. And on the back of every piece that I do to this day and that my father does, you can see that. You see that signature right there, A.G. Stone Art, and the year. This one's A.G. Stone Art 24. That is forever it. I take such pride. I never claimed this as my own. Dad, I know you're watching this. You and Mom and the kiddos are my biggest fans. I'm sorry, everybody. Everybody on TikTok, everybody on Twitch, everybody on Instagram, everybody on YouTube. My family are my biggest supporters. Always have been, always will be. The kiddos wear the Andrew Physics shirts until they either need to be washed or burnt. They're always going to be the top ones. I love them. Love them with all my heart. It's the family thing. It always will be. And that, A.G. Stone Art. Fast forward 10 years, and I start posting online. And that's where this guy comes in. So I'm sure you have all seen the video. Let's see that video. Let's just see it right here. We can watch the, I don't know. Let's find on Instagram, Carve TV. Used to be Carve TV. Now it's Mr. Kind. Yes, Mr. Kind. And I'm just gonna Google it. Let's see, Vinny. How do I do Google? There we go. Andrew Physics Twitch. All kinds of stuff pops out.
Andrew Physics Twitch is a Twitch streamer with over 229,000 followers who focuses on art content, including sketching, painting, and graffiti. I don't do graffiti. What is this thing talking about? Primary content. His channel is not necessarily about physics, more about creativity, guitar, and random adventures. My channel is about guitar? Really?
I guess it kind of is about it. I don't know. But this is what Google's saying. So, portrait sketching, spray painting, digital art. Other interests include playing guitar, fitness, and occasional gaming. He's active on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok. Now, almost everybody who follows me, almost, not everybody, you know me because of this guy. Alright? Almost 2 years ago, he made a video. I was randomly browsing through Twitch looking for people without any followers, and I stumbled upon this guy. And there's the whole video. Go find it. Go look for it. Go. Shoo. Don't pay attention to my random kind of mumblings. If you follow me, you probably follow him. Now, at the time that happened, alright, I was at a weird point in my life. Things weren't looking too good. My car got its catalytic converter stolen. I got burned for some money. A loved one was in the hospital. Things weren't looking too bright, and in the video it says that I was the brokest I had ever been since the age of 13. Those words have been thrown at me a lot. But it was true. Not because I wasn't working, not because I wasn't hitting it hard every single day I had, but because a lot of things in life just kind of stacked up against me. So what did I do? I went to art work, baby. I hit it hard, A.G. Stoneheart. I had drifted away from it, but I came back, told my dad, talked to him, knock this out, knock that out, knock that out. And that was before I ever streamed online. I would only record for him, you know. I'd be like, Dad, I will record the video, you know. And I'd record him before I even knew how to edit videos, before things were so crazy with content creation and posting and images and closed captions. And it was always Facebook. I don't even do Facebook. I'm sorry if this video ends up on Facebook. It wasn't me. Yeah. So I decided I'm going to be working for like 16 hours. I'm going to be alone in a room doing artwork. Maybe, just maybe, there's someone else who's going to be alone online. And just maybe they want some company. So I decided I would stream it. Share it too. I Googled streaming services. Twitch. Oh, Twitch. Okay, that looks cool. Let's live stream it to Twitch. And on that day, I was talking about different things. All kinds of stuff. You know. I think at one point I was having a conversation about the hats that the owners of Falcons wear. They got holes on them to help artificially inseminate. It was a weird conversation. And then this dude comes along and says, hey, I really like what you're doing. I want to know if I can make a video about it. Right? And I'm like, man, I appreciate the offer, but you know, I'm just doing this to do this. You know, there's a lot of people who put in a lot of effort who have been doing this a lot longer than me. Give them the opportunity. Now, I was being real. The old selfless Andrew and all that good stuff. Which I still am. I didn't mean to flip everybody off while I was adjusting my glasses. Just be like, hi there, Andrew Physics. But yeah. And he was like, oh, well, come on, just show me some of your stuff then. And I was like, all right, dude. I showed him some artwork. I showed him some pretty important pieces to me. One of them that really made an impression has been seen over 6 million times, easy, probably more than that now, was an art piece that my dad and I did of the silhouettes of our hands, kind of touching like that. Kind of like Leonardo da Vinci's creation of man. But it was my dad's hand touching mine. Silhouette. And in the video I said, this piece was my hand. And this piece was my dad's hand. That impacted a lot of people. Still to this day, I get messages of people like, wow, you know what? That really made me appreciate my father. It made me start talking to him again. It reminded me of the good times. This and this and this and that. Hundreds of people, hundreds of messages. It's less now, but it's still amazing. And yeah, I didn't know though, this dude was making one, mind you. So, I finished work, whatever. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward. This was on a Wednesday or a Thursday. I think it was a Thursday. Fast forward. Didn't stream on Friday. Didn't even think to. Then it's Saturday. And I'm in an Office Depot parking lot with a cake in my passenger seat that I used pretty much the last of my liquidatable funds to get. You know. And when I say liquidatable, I mean something was liquidated for them. And I get a call from my dad. And he's like, with the phone. You see, I still go like this because I'm old, but now it's like this. It's like, hey, son. And he was in the bath. I remember this. He was taking a sat bath. Hey, son, did you post anything up online? And I was like, No, Dad, not as far as I can remember. I streamed on this weird platform, you know. I live streamed, but no, why? There's a bunch of people in the inbox talking about you and stuff. So sure enough, I go back on Twitch. Hundreds and hundreds of viewers, just all looking, you know. And I'm like, whoa! And people were sending money to my PayPal and Cash App. They were looking at ways to try and help me financially because of the part I was in. Again, never stopped working, always kept going, but a lot of stuff stacked up. It's funny, Cole Caetano, which is his name, Carve TV, again, showing the art piece. If you don't know, you probably already follow him. If you follow me, you probably follow him, but if not, it's this guy. He was Carve 7, then Carve TV. Now he's Mr. Kind. Cole Caetano. He was recording, made a second video, and I got emotional, man. I was like, whoa, people are sending money and wanting to help and all that stuff. And it was crazy. So that's kind of the origin of Andrew Physics. And the fact that I've always made silly videos. I never used to post them, but I'd be in the shower like ding, 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 you know, in the bathroom just making stupid videos. Never posted them. And yeah, that's where this guy, this strange, kind of eccentric artist comes from. That was a lot of talking. That was the main intro. Talked about my family, talked about my dad, talked about Carve, talked about me, the art, and that's it. Let's play a little music, and then we'll get to the chat, because there has been chat popping off that I need to reply. So for anybody here, I'm just gonna start singing from the heart, you know, and then we'll keep on going with the questions. Where do I even start here, though? Where do I begin about this crazy journey of life? Well, I guess I'll start somewhere right here. I'm currently streaming to 4 channels: Twitch, TikTok, Insta, YouTube too. I see lots of hearts and thumbs up, see lots of fire things, and I just don't know what to do. I'll sing the TikTok, I'll sing the Twitch, I'll sing the Instagram, and I feel that YouTube itch. I'm vibing and I'm jiving, and I don't know what to do, but I'm glad to be streaming to you. You know that's true, that I'm crazy and I'm streaming to you on 4 different phones, mind you. So let's start replying with the Twitch, then we'll do TikTok and Instagram and all of that. Okay, so going back to Twitch, what did I miss? Oh, there's messages still coming in. Holy cow, there's messages on all of them. Right here, I see some people. Glittery, how you doing, aka Lowrider? I will check out the link after stream. You're glad you're able to catch my stream? Exia, I'm glad. What up, Juliu? Good morning. Akan, it's going fantastic. I'm probably messing these up. Hey, what's up, Ching? How you doing? Pink Sunflower. Ooh, and I'm going to quote Pink Sunflower. Look at you getting all professional. I'm proud of you. Pink Sunflower's cool. They always have. Glittery, I will check that one later. Panth, great personality. Thank you. Hey, man. Hey, what's up? Back to you, Tim. Pink has been here for a while. Long time no see from TM. Real Dose, sup, bro? Good to see you. How you doing? Pink Sunflower, you see the drawing of the way first stream of yours. It's a blessing that you've been following for 2 years. That's crazy. And that is gorgeous. You can never love you, man. Love you too, Real Doe. The real DOE. Yeah, that was Twitch. Let's hop on to the TikTok. How do I even reply? Oh, that's how I see messages on TikTok. What? Hello, 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 everybody. How you doing? I hope you're having a great time. I see messages. I think there's a lot of joins and likes. There's 384 hearts. I don't know what that is on TikTok, but I appreciate it. I need to be a better TikToker. I'm looking for messages. I don't see many on the old TikTok. And, oh, here we go. How are you? It's Secreto. I'm doing fantastic. I'm streaming. I'm vibing. And Pano Monasabi sent 2026 5 thingies. I don't know what the thingies are, but thank you. I appreciate you. Going to the Instagram. Hello, Instagram. How are you, Instagram? You're just used to my short little videos I post, aren't you? Well, how is everybody? People joining. I see highs. I don't know who's sending them. I don't know how to check on Instagram. Hello, hello, hello. 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 Walter says, yo. And Andrew. Apparently, Bean and Barsh says I'm popular in India. Well, I'm not gonna get India on that, but I appreciate it, you know. I think I'm popular in India because I call a lot tech support. And I'm always so polite, you know, they'll answer and I'm like, hi there, my name's Andrew and I'm looking to such and such for my device. I was hoping that you can help me out with that today. Oh yes, thank you sir, how's everything? It's so funny. I'll tell you this, funny note in regards to India. I've spoken to some lovely individuals from India offering me customer support. Gotten to talk to them, some from Mumbai, some from different places. And after the tech support, they actually found my socials online. They started following it. They're like, oh my goodness, Mr. Andrew, that's some beautiful art. One day I hope to have a voice as attractive as yours. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't know how it is in India, but come on down here to the United States. Lots of girls that go crazy for that. But yeah, so in India, that's awesome. Thank you. Walter Not White says, Andrew, please, please, Andrew. Hello, Trinity. That's a cool name. I like the Manhattan Project. And right here, what is the inside of that sport code? Like, Josh. It's stretchy. I got it for $1 at Goodwill. I love Goodwill. Giving it extra chances. Salmon says they're just chilling. Salmon the fish says hello. Peak Journey, thank you, Jop. Jeepo. And finally, hey, we got Chubby up in here. Japo likes the artwork. Thank you. And finally, let's go to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Ain't no way, says Amarlini. Do I have Christ, says Jacobius. I sure do. Or rather, he's got me. Andrew MT Gathering says hi. And says, I look poor. Thank you for that. That's kind of the look I try to go to, you know. Poor and disheveled. Like, hi there, how's it going? If there's one thing I don't like to do, it's try to seem better than anyone. So I thank you for noticing that. And Hard to Please Guy says, can I sing Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Again, I'm going through chat. I'm trying to show everybody love. Let's see if I remember. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Alright. Everybody's caught up. We got one more message from the real dough. You love how amazing I am at improv. Do I have any experience in some sort of theatrics, or is just how creative your mind are? The experience I have in theatrics as a thespian is in the theater of life. Manganese. No, I'm just an online weirdo, so yeah. And Pink Sunflower says not to be weird, but I agree. You do have an attractive voice. Rawr. Ooh, Skill just popping with the W's. Salmon's gotta go. Thank you for hoping to have a good stream. Jordan says you agree with these statements. Thank you. I'm keeping up with everybody. I gotta cross my eyes so I can see all 4 phones. So let's go back to the questions. I'm gonna answer them rapid fire. The artist first, core identity. When did I stop seeing art as something I made and start seeing something as I live inside? Well, I think I saw art as something I live when it was one of the larger things that I dedicated time to. For example, oftentimes people define themselves by their career. You have plumbers, you have electricians, you have doctors, you have lawyers. Basically, whatever takes up most of your life, which kind of, unfortunately, is our career, we define ourselves by. So yeah, that's when I started being as something I live. Number 2, what part of your art feels most honest and hardest to explain to people? In videos when I'm doing it, I'll say it kind of true, kind of sarcastically, that the glamorous life of an artist, while I'm just sticking my hands in this bucket of festering liquid stone slurry water, and I pull them out and they're so red and cold in the winter, and people think I'm being sarcastic, but I actually do enjoy it. I love when it comes to the artwork that's the most honest is how hard the work is in this. Because you see, I respect all forms of artwork. I respect the person who does that for 80 hours. That takes some skill, that takes some patience, that takes some qualities that I don't think I have. The type of artwork that looks like stone is a lot more dynamic. It's moving, it's shooting, it's washing, it's just, it's hard work. Again, construction background. I love it. That's what I like. Question 3. How has your relationship with your own work changed over the last 2 years of streaming it live? I've been streaming a lot less. I have. At first, I would try to stream every day for an hour or more. Then things kind of started slowing down with streaming. Life got in the way. And then life wasn't getting in the way, but I found out I could make a bigger impact off the camera, if that makes sense. So, for example, doing community cleanups, working with feeding like people in need, that's been awesome. Because of this opportunity as a streamer, I've been able to, hand send out over 1,200 meals to people in need. Now, I'm not saying like, if you donate 60 cents a day, you'll be able to feed. No, like actually getting out there, getting people's names and phone numbers and addresses, and being like, okay, this is going to be sent to your home. And at first it was so hard. It was so hard because, it's sketchy. Somebody being like, hi there, do you want something for free? Awesome, just give me your address so I can know where to send it. But then I started collaborating with local entities. I set up a Kelly Memorial Food Bank in El Paso. It's near Central. So after people who already are going to the food bank get out, I have a little stand with a table and a little kind of canopy. And I'm like, hey, if you want another something sent to your home, sign up. I'm a streamer. I'm a creator. I'm all of this. No, I'm not going to record you. I don't record this, mind you. Anybody watching this, I don't record like the philanthropy I do. I'm not looking to exploit anybody. I'm not saying anybody does when they do, but that's just me. Somebody shouldn't have to become internet notorious just for something. Yeah, so that's been one of the biggest ones. Question 4, what does your art give you that nothing else does in your life? Something to do on camera. No, I'm kidding. No, kind of. It gives me freedom. It gives me the opportunity to be able to survive financially while being in a place that I love, close to the people I love, doing something I enjoy, and hopefully making a few lives better in the process. You know, there's pieces now that are 11, 12 years, especially memorial pieces. Oof. Those are a doozy. You know, I'm looking at the same face of somebody deceased for a good 10 hours minimum. Your mind gets going and thinking. But no matter how long I spend on the piece, the person who receives it, well, they have it for a long time. There's a case of somebody who had an art piece for 11 years hanging on their wall. And I remembered that piece. It reminds them of their beloved person who's no longer there. So yeah, that's pretty impactful. But I hope people misunderstand less about your work over time. My dad is not dead. My dad's not dead. He's alive. He's awesome. He's muscular and cool. He's A.G. Stone Art, the name on the back of every piece, including the ones I do. Go find him. I've never once asked anybody to follow me. I've never non-ironically said, remember to like and subscribe this channel. I don't know why I'm milking a cow's udder. Like, subscribe, and that notification. That's not me. If you like me, you'll like me. If you don't, you don't. But him, you should follow. He's got some cool stuff, man. How do I know when a piece is truly yours and not just technically good? No piece is mine. These pieces I have because I have them, but they're not even mine. I did this one for Factor 75, that one for Call of Dragons, that one for HelloFresh. You know, it's all custom. It's all commissioned. The artwork I do for me. Ha! I don't know. I think this guy was artwork he did for me. And you can see by comparison how weird he is. Just like, I need your moisture. But yeah, actual artwork for me, I don't know if I do it. I like to do it for someone else. Whether it's a client, whether it's someone I care about. Even that one was with someone I care about, so. Yeah. Alright. What emotion do I keep circling back to in your art, whether I intend it or not? The biggest emotion I get with the artwork is like, oh, that's looking good, man. And you can hear it in the videos. You hear the elation in my voice, really squeaky, like, oh man, that's awesome. Ow. You know, it makes a big difference. And I get excitement from the artwork. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to know it makes somebody happy. And yeah, excitement. That's the feeling I go to when I go art. And contentment. Freedom. And question number 9. What part of your process would surprise people most if they saw it unfiltered? Check out the Twitch or YouTube. You'll see it all unfiltered. I'm not hiding anything. I promise. I absolutely promise. Go check it out. You'll see the fun. Question number 10. If my art had a single core message beneath everything, what would it be? Ah, jeez. I wish I knew. What could my core message be that I always try to promote among everyone? Oh, that's right. How about peace, love? Yeah. It's not just a slogan, it's a way of life. So that's the first 10 questions, and we've been doing this for 40 minutes, so I gotta kick it into overdrive, but I'm having a lot of fun. Let me check up any new messages, any new vibes. No, we're good. Right here. Real Doe says, do I have a favorite creation? Anything involving my family is my favorite creation. And do I have a dream project or something I wish I was able to do? No, I've done everything I could have ever wanted in life. So yeah. What is it? Maz Fufu. How long does it take for the shirts to ship? Um, a couple days at least, you know. Almost nothing. They show up quick style. Shirts and pieces take about a week or two. So if you order a custom piece, I get it out there real quick. What is this? It's Secreto says, how am I? I'm doing fantastic. And hello back to you. We got the Instagram. Not too many people messaging on the Instagram. Jaden Boya says WTH. I don't know, but what the heck? And here on YouTube. Hello, how are you? Can Sadat Ramanio. I'm doing fantastic. I'm streaming, I'm broadcasting 4 channels, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. We're answering questions. And Glittery says, Happy New Year. It's almost New Year's. Yes, a new year according to the Gregorian calendar. Oh, man. So that's the first one. Let's take a musical break. You know, resalivate my throat. Maybe drink a little water, right? Let's drink some water, shall we? This is your message. If you're watching this, drink some water, please. You got to keep hydrated. Oh, yeah, that's some good water. Oh. Y'all want to know a fun song that always triggers copyrights? See if you get this song. Ready? Whether it's on YouTube or TikTok or even Instagram, when I play this song, it triggers a copyright. So let's see if we can accidentally end this video by a technicality. No, you know what? We're gonna freestyle this song. Let's tell a story. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I was scared of social media. I was scared of posting and sharing my life, but I said, now, hey, what the heck? I won't be so taken aback. Ooh. Loud, ready? And I see this fight. I said, lately, I haven't been posting, and I haven't been streaming, so hopefully I'll make up this. I'm vibing, just out here for a while, and I hope all of y'all smiling while I have this little fun. I'm on TikTok, Insta, and the Twitch. Don't forget the YouTube, hope I'm scratching all your itches. I'm having myself a blast, even if this moment doesn't last. Ooh. Screaming, ready? Ah! And I have some fun. I said, lately, I must seem a little crazy. I promise I'm not lazy while I make up this here song. I'm vibing just a little while. Hopefully I'll keep wilding up on here, but not too long. I just gotta see. Just a little smile for me. I swear y'all crazy for being here, following this online weirdo with a beardo. Lately, I haven't been posting, I haven't been streaming. Hopefully this makes it up. These questions that ourself is asking, this your time I'm passing. Hopefully I don't mess up. Not bad for improv, right? Woo! Real Doe says surfing the web, not riptide. Ooh, surfing the web. And Nathan, you're here on YouTube now. Are you bouncing between the platforms? Just because we're streaming to TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube, all of you can bounce back and forth. It's fun. Real Doe, I'm glad you thought it was awesome. Panda Ranger, it's a vibe. I'm glad it's a vibe. And I just saw I can scroll down. Oh my gosh. Thank you for everybody who's subscribing and all that good stuff. On the TikTok, on the Twitch, on the Insta, and on the YouTube. The next set of 10 questions is cool human tidbits. Apparently of Andrew, not the brand. That's what it says. It says cool human tidbits. What does a perfect low-key day look like for you when you're not creating? You mean most days? Well, if I'm not streaming the work I'm doing, I like to clean up a little bit. Maybe organize, maybe edit a video. But most of all, spend some time with the kiddos or the family. Help them out with school, tell them a story, have a project, play a board game, anything like that. That's my happy times. That's what it's all about. Number 12, what small ordinary thing brings you disproportionate joy? What makes me really happy that's so disproportionate? Probably just doing the art. Like, it makes me happy. Just seeing it happen. Just be like, wow, this was styrofoam and now it's not. And it's pretty. Ooh wee. Number 13, what's something people would never guess about you based on your art or streams? Ooh. It's not something I want to spoil. Y'all gotta find that out for yourself, you know. Don't let me take away the enjoyment of personal discovery. Maybe how well I cook. I love cooking. Or the vehicle I drive. Most people won't guess the car I drive. How do I reset when my mind feels overstimulated? Overstimulated? I don't know. I don't normally feel overstimulated. But if I do, I'll take a breath. Smile and be like, I've had worse. And I've had better. So this is perfect. What part of yourself has hardened in a good way? What part of me is hardened? My environmental resistance. I can handle severe cold and severe heat and severe sleep deprivation and just be happy. How long has being live, seen, and heard changed how you relate to yourself? Not a single bit. and I mean that in a good way. But, you know, the way I am right now, on and off camera, is the same. You know, just the other day I was at Walmart. There's some dude selling internet. He's like, hey, what provide you with it? Hey, what's good? Oh, yeah. Fast forward. We break into a live impromptu rap sesh in Walmart while they're trying to sell internet services. And he's like, man, you're so cool. I'm having such a good class. Let me follow you. And I'm like, hey, well, this and that. Whether it's just smiling, dancing in line, you know, even just pushing a car off the road. I have a tendency to do that. If there's someone broken down, I will just, if they're in a weird place, if they're on the side of the road, they got a tow truck, they got whoever coming, that's fine. But if they're in immediate danger, I'll push their vehicle off the road. We'll laugh, we'll joke, just stuff like that. I'm off the wall, I'm crazy, I'm weird, so nothing has changed. Oh, well, maybe my video editing skills, they've gotten better. I can edit a good video, right? I was on my dad's Instagram right now, or earlier, a few hours ago, and he draws up a video, and I'm like, man, that's a nice video. And he's like, you made it. And I'm like, I made it? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, I was looking at it, and I'm like, how the heck did I make it? It's got some nice transitions and music and audio, and I'm like, well, that's cool. I don't toot my own horn. Whatever. Number 19, what do I protect most fiercely in my personal life? My family. Yep. And 20, when do I feel most like myself? Probably right before I wake up and right after I wake up. Those few moments where I'm kind of waking up, maybe 6 seconds throughout my day, I'm not myself. But for the other 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 54 seconds, it's all this guy. Let's catch up in chat. How you doing, Twitch? We got It Got You Ken. We got Real Dough. You love spreading peace and love. Thank you for choosing that as my main goal. Yes, peace and love. It's on everything. And Sunflower, you really hope you can meet me one day. You're all the way up in Wisconsin? That's awesome. Well, anybody who wants to meet me in person, just get me a Greyhound ticket and I'll be there. Get me a Greyhound ticket and a room to stay. I'll make a video of me making my way up there, and then we can hang out. Rent an Andrew Physics, why not, right? Sunflower, I appreciate that. You're awesome. You've always been cool. And Wisconsin, heck yeah. I love cheese. I love cheese. Yo, you'd be down for that, honestly. Awesome. Heck yeah. Sure. Let's do it. I've never been to Wisconsin. I've never gone east. The east scares me. But not in winter, because I don't want to get, killed. On the TikTok, can I show the best painting I've ever made? ASAN. I can't. I don't have it anymore. But there's been some cool ones. I'll let you know that. And what country am I from? I'm from the United States of America. Instagram, you really like horses. That's awesome, Thomas. Nathan's saying, sup, Nathan. Nathan's on YouTube now. We're all vibing. Instagram is Instagramming. I don't know. Here's all the numbers right now that are watching. TikTok, I don't even know how many people. I think there's 3. Instagram, there's 2. YouTube, there's 3. Twitch is thinking, and holy cow, Samuranio got a 20 gifted subs. Well, you know what, Sam? You know what? So for anybody who doesn't know, Twitch, you can gift subs and show love to other people. Right now, Sam Aranio just gifted. And you said one love? Well, you know what? It is one love. And I'm going to play that song for you, alright? By Bob Marley, One Love. This is for you, Sam. Sam Aranio. You know how often I hear Sam. Kids always talk about Sammy from Roblox. So I hear Sam a lot. Alright, ready? Let's do One Love. Thank you for the 20 gifted subscriptions. I appreciate that. I remember when I didn't know what subscriptions were, man. So, I'm just getting the lyrics. I know it from heart, but I don't want to mess it up, alright? So let's see. One Love. This one goes out to Sam, aka the 20 sub gifter, aka Sammer Radio. And I hold this guitar just like this. Alrighty. It's perfect. It's perfectly perfect. Where's the lyrics? Get the official tab instead. I don't know. How do I do this? Well, I guess not. The song is only available on official tab. I don't care about official tab. We're gonna make it up then. We are gonna make it up because this is only official. Okay, oh no, it's giving me weirdy. Let's just do One Love lyrics. Oh, phone trying to make this harder than it need to be. There we go, Sammy boy. There we go, Sammy there. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. If the children cry, one love. If the children cry, one heart. Saying let's give thanks and praise, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let them all pass their dirty remarks. There is one question that I'd really like to ask. Is there a place for a hopeless sinner who's hurt all mankind with his evil ways? One love. What about the viewers? One heart. Oh, the seminario gave 20 songs. Everybody vibing, one love. Everybody chilling, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Now I'm in prime of these beautiful lyrics that Bob Marley once sang back in the day. Singing from the heart is how I can feel it. So everybody sit back and feel okay. That was fun, man. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Sam. That was cool. That was beautiful inspiration. Anything is fine as long as it's my beautiful voice. What the heck? Why are you doing this in front of everybody, huh, Sam? Why are you vibing? Why are you trying to raise my ego? You know I have no ego. I hope you're doing well, though. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, too. Everybody's showing up. Everybody having fun. Everybody vibing. This was so last minute. This was so impetuous. So you might wonder why I have 5 phones. And why I'm streaming from 4 of them. It's because there's a sale at a Walmart. So I got each phone for $20. Really good phones. They're all prepaid. And I have the kiddos work on them when they want some extra cash. But tonight, big old Andrew Physics streaming to every platform. Oh, man. But yeah, we're having fun. Big Sunflower says there's a blizzard going on. Holy cow. I'm glad, Sam. What do we got? We got Cache Chandlos. Why just got a sub? That's probably because of Sam. No, that's definitely because of the one and only. Oh no, I swiped the chat away. How do I bring it back? Okay, it's back. Again, so shout out one more time, extra close up, to Samaranio. Samaranio. I'll do one more song, why not, before I get back to the questions. And this is another Bob Marley song. It's one that really hits home. Old pirates, yes, they rob I. So light to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, when my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We flowered in his generation, triumphantly. Heck yeah. Beautiful night. I'm having fun. Drag the puzzle into place. What the heck is TikTok doing to me? What? Okay. Spooky. I guess. I don't know. That was weird. We're vibing. But we're having fun. First time on the live, show your arts and give a brief. Mohammed Nadim. Well, my name is Andrew Physics. I'm an artist who does artwork that primarily looks like stone. There's some of the artwork in the background, but if you want a little peek of what I'm doing, mostly that I ship internationally, it's going to be this. It looks like stone, but it's actually a lightweight medium, fully customizable, and ships internationally wherever you like. I also do other things like spread peace and love, community cleanups, give food to those in need, and play guitar. How's that for keeping things brief, Muhammad? That was an amazing hype train, though. 20 gifted subs. For anybody who doesn't know, on Twitch, there's things called hype trains. When there's particularly remarkable action up in there. So yeah, Sam says they know they gifted the right man. I appreciate that. Pink Sunflower says, I have such a beautiful soul, and you hope you can smile every day like me in 2026. Wow, that's just inspired me, you know. I know everybody here smiles when I'm on, right? You know, you just kind of get that smile. You're making this smile. Am I? Does this make you all smile? How about this? My goal is to make everybody watching right now smile just for a second. So, are you gonna just? There you go. This is just like jingling keys in front of a baby. I hope everybody knows that. No offense to anybody's intellect, because I'm into the same thing, but you know when you just make faces and jingle keys in front of a baby, just like impeccable. You see, it's moments like this, right now, when I wish that I wasn't sober and, free of any external influences. Because if I was on something, if I was drinking that old cough syrup, if I was toking on some of that icky sticky, if I was doing something, it could fully justify my strange and erratic behaviors, But I'm not on anything. This is all me, I have no excuses. No justification for my actions. I wish I could say I'm flying high on something, but I'm as sober as a gopher. And we've got 20 questions out of the way so far. We got 30 more. I'm excited. Let me check up on everybody talking. People wanting to join as guests on TikTok. I don't know how to do that. Fee says, nice song. Thank you. On Instagram, people just vibing. Amazing Elizabeth says, hello from Oregon. I've been to Oregon in 2006. It was beautiful, so overcast. I loved it. I don't know how it is right now. I don't know if I want to, but it's a beautiful place. Yeah. And your grandpa just passed away on December 22nd. I'm so sorry about that. It happens, but you know what? I'm sure that your Gramps wouldn't want you to be sad, but would want you to celebrate and live your life as full as he did his. That's motivational, Coming back. Right. Sam, you've had such a big smile since you joined that it's been working. I'm glad about that. And Pink Sunflower, I make your day every time you stream. Even on your worst days, you go back to my stream and at least smile once. Holy cow. That's crazy. Amazing, you have so much questions. I think he was killed by the facility. I don't know anything about that, so I can't act like I have any knowledge on that. You'd be the most knowledgeable. And if it's something you feel like you want to investigate, go for it. No harm in trying, right? No harm in trying. You love the artwork I do. Thank you. That's some of the art I do. That's the crazy stuff. That's the weird stuff. That's the stuff just jumping off the walls, trying to attack me. The artwork I mostly do that you'll see on the socials is this. Boop. Usually bigger, but this one's nice. And tiny, because it's not about the size. It's how you use it. Going back to questions. Working with my dad. Ooh, that's a nice one. Working with my dad. Question 21. What is it like creating within a style that came from your father's hands? All this stuff in the background, that's just doodles. What I showed right now is the artwork I do. And I gotta say, every time I do it, I feel close to him. It's one of the reasons why I like doing it so much. He's my favorite guy in the whole world. Man. And everything that I hold near and dear to my heart that I learned in this life is either from him or my mom. And all the manly stuff from him. How to be able to work, how to fix a car, how to punch a hole in the wall and then fix it to where it looks like it was never punched. And other things I owe to him. So yeah, I feel close to him. I love it. I'll never feel like, oh man, always living in my dad's shadow. First of all, I ended up bigger than him. I'm like 246. I tell everybody I'm 5'9". I'm not really 5'9", but that's what I tell people. So yeah, I'm on the shoulders of giants, and I want to lift him up too. So I can. Question 22. What did I learn from my dad about art long before I realized I was learning it? Probably construction. A lot of construction is artwork, you know? Whether it's perfectly painting a large surface, but not a small little canvas. We're talking like the entire inside of a Walmart or store. That's a huge thing, you know? You gotta do it perfectly. No matter the size of the canvas, you gotta leave it nice. So, yeah, construction. Number 23, how do I balance honoring his influence while still carving my own identity? 23. I, first of all, don't need my own identity. I'd be fine being his clone. It's funny. Sometimes we end up sharing clients. And we sound so similar on the phone and do such similar work that they can't even tell us apart. And sometimes it's caused some interesting experiences, and we kind of just have had to keep it going in person. There's an art piece that was done by someone. They had met me in person. They had ordered the art piece through my dad. They were talking to my dad, and then my dad and I delivered the art piece in person, and they thought everything that they had talked to my dad with, they had talked to me with. That was a heck of a heck of an experience. Neither of us had the heart to tell them otherwise. We just looked at each other and were like, yeah. That's happened quite a few times. I love it. I think it's hilarious. He cloned himself, in effect. I'm just bigger and have a larger beard. And I'm much more substantially, you know, I'm undiagnosed, but there's definitely something. But yeah, I love it. So, yeah. I don't even know the question anymore. That's how awesome it is. Oh, how do I balance honoring his influence? Number 24, what's a lesson your dad taught me about creation that has stuck with you? You can't mess up. And I've said that in stream many times. With this artwork, you cannot mess up. You know, when you're doing the stone art, you can't mess up. That isn't to say you can't make a mistake. You can easily make a mistake. There's hundreds of opportunities to make mistakes. This is one of the most unforgiving mediums imaginable. But you're not allowed to make a mistake, because then you gotta redo the piece. Once the foam's gone, there's no bringing it back. So yeah, just consistent perfection. And if it's perfect, it's good enough. 25. What's something he does artistically that I still admire deeply? Murals. My dad does murals that just, wow, man. He knocks them out. It is fantastic. He's done murals on, 80-foot long walls, both sides. He's done murals celebrating on the side of buildings. He's done murals in a courthouse, in the whole city hall of Socorro, Texas. You look in there, his mural, 360 degrees all around the inside. That's just mind-blowing. I know that if I had to, I could, but yeah, that's just amazing. Number 26, how has working with your dad changed your understanding of collaboration? We're seamless. We're like a well-oiled machine. We will be back and forth in that shop like a dance. I do this, he does that, he finishes that, I start on this, so on, so on, so on. We both know the process so darn well that it is just seamless. How do disagreements or differences in vision make the work stronger? We've never disagreed. Why would we? We're both logical. The artwork looks like the artwork when it's done. No disagreements. Number 29, what does it mean to carry that artistic lenience forward? I will always be an AG. My dad is an AG. I am Andrew Gomez, all AG. So it's beautiful. And question number 30, how do I hope people talk about the connection between my work and his? He's not dead. Anybody who's seen the Carve TV video or Kind TV, he's not dead. I've gotten hundreds of messages consoling me about the loss of my father, but he's alive. That's what I want everybody to know. I love it. Go follow him. He's AG Stone. And that's the end of the third bracket of questions. We got 20 more questions to go. I don't want to occupy everybody's Sunday night. I know everybody's fresh off a week of winter, Christmas vacation, whatever. So we got 20 more questions, and now going to the TikTok. People are being awesome. They're joining. They're leaving. They're vibing. Going to the YouTube. Still super mellow. There's 2 people watching. I don't do much YouTube live. The Instagram. How y'all doing, Instagram? Amazing Elizabeth 007. Your father was an artist. That's beautiful. I respect that. And on Twitch, we got Samaranio. That's so beautiful. Thank you for that. Big Sunflower. I don't know why when I see the no with that many O's, I read it like no. And then just straight up like it goes like this. No. Arigatou gozaimasu, Pink Sunflower. But alright, I'll keep vibing. Maybe I'll shut down the YouTube and the TikTok and the Instagram and just keep streaming to Twitch like the sick little freak I am. What up, Indy? How you doing? They got them finger hearts? No, it's not at all. Those are like, there we go, I guess. I don't know. Gotta do it. Whatever. I don't know. And what is this? I got a request. Sim Jim Gamer. Can I play Neck Hurts Montage? I don't know that song, but I'm gonna guess and play my very own horrible version of it. So don't be too offended. Ready? My neck hurt. I slept wrong. Instead of a pillow, I use a squishmallow. My neck is aching. Don't know what to do. So I'll just keep on singing to you. There's my neck hurt song. I don't know how the real song goes, but hopefully you enjoy. Let's get back to questions. We're on question numero 31. Where were you mentally and emotionally when Carve TV shared your work? So I gave a quick little rundown on that. But before I jump into that question, Samarito, Samalama Ding Dong. You got to go. You think it's already 7 a.m. Good vibes and a great new year if you don't see me. Best wishes to you, Samarinio. Appreciate you. Thank you. Have fun. Happy New Year's. Yeah. Going on back. Where was I mentally and emotionally when Carve TV shared your work? I covered that briefly. I was down on my luck. And yeah, I was still happy though. Always content, always working with what I got. Never the type to complain, never the type to whine, just the type to pick myself up by the booty straps and keep on going. 32. What did it feel like seeing your art amplified at that scale? think even now I don't have the mental capacity to comprehend how many people it is. I can think. I know what one person looks like. I know what two people look like. I even know what 10 people and 100 people look like. But when I see numbers, especially on posts I do, oh, this one got 1,000 views. This one got 10,000. This one got 100,000. This one got 900,000 views. This one's about to hit 1,000,000. Um, Anything above 200 people, my brain can't comprehend. So it's cool. I like the fact that I can make people happy. Makes me smile. Makes me content. You know. Even Pink Sunflower has been discussing that on this stream. It's pretty darn cool. It's fun. It's nice to make an impact, a positive impact in someone's life. When I work providing stuff for people who need, I get blessed so much. And I get thanked and I get appreciated. And I don't really respond to that. Positive reinforcement is weird to me. I'm just like, hey, no problem, and then make it back to them. So I'm not like, oh, I need to be praised. But the fact that they feel there's something in their life to be thankful for, if I can be that catalyst, then that makes me happy. But actually seeing hundreds or thousands or 10,000s or 100,000s or million views, I can't comprehend that many people. My brain's too tiny. It doesn't mean anything, I can imagine each person, and I'm glad it can positively affect them. Even the thousands of messages I've gotten from people who have had their lives positively impacted. But I myself can't comprehend them. So big numbers are just big numbers. It's like math. Number 33. Did that moment change how you saw your own work or your potential? No, not at all. Not at all in the slightest. I'm still exactly the same potential-wise. It's been very fantastic and lovely being able to have an income by making people happy and sharing things online and reinvesting that income back to people who it can benefit. But I have the same worth. I'm not any better or any worse. Even my business cards say artist/online weirdo. So, that's that. Alrighty. Number 35. Oh no, number 34. How did you learn about visibility from that experience? I haven't learned anything about visibility. I just share content online. If people like it, that's fantastic. And if it's not for them, there's no pressure. You don't gotta like, you don't gotta subscribe. There's so many other creators out there that might tickle your fancy, so check them on out. How do I stay grounded after moments of sudden recognition? And what pressure, if any, came with that kind of exposure? So that's questions 36 and 37. Pressure-wise, I don't feel pressure. I probably should. I would edit more and post more if I did, but I'm more concerned with doing good versus driving up numbers. So even though this was an amazing opportunity that if I played right could have gotten me into the millions of followers, instead of trying to work for the long term but selfishly, I've just used the opportunity to focus on doing as much good as I can while the good is going, While the going's good. And as far as being recognized, it's been fun. I've been recognized in grocery stores, at libraries, at bars, on the street, on media, in VR chat, in traffic. It's pretty cool, but at the same time, for 11 years before this, my dad and I were artists, and we'd get recognized here, so same old, And even, being so closely in barrios and places like that, the neighborhood. You know, you go to the barrio. Hey, Chipo, ¿qué pasó? Oh, nada, mijo. You get recognized by everybody. Stores, supermarkets, everything. So I'm a really weird guy too. So a lot of people remember me. Even my bank teller, like not in-person bank teller, my video bank tellers. Whenever I do a withdraw and it's like a video now, I'm like, hey, how's it going? So far, it's been twice that I've had the same teller. It's so cool. So I guess recognition, if you know, you know. It's cool, but happier to recognize the other person. Number 37, how do I stay grounded after moments of sudden recognition? Um, I'm just me. You know, I'm going to do what I do. I'm not egotistical any more than what I feel in my heart to be. So I'm the type of guy, if there's a sofa, I'll sit on the sofa, arms out. You know, if somebody wants to sit, I'll be like, oh, come on. I'll sit. They'll sit next to me, put my arm around them. Hey, you know. I've been fed grapes before. But that's just me. I'm not doing it for anybody but me. You know, I don't look for reinforcement or recognition or confirmation of my worth. I'm just me. For better or worse, it is what it is. And I know I'm crazy. I know I'm weird, but like, why do I want to? Why do I want to do that? Why? It's not that I wouldn't want to change for somebody, but why would I want to lie to them? Why would I not want to be fully transparent with who I am or what I am from the beginning? And having people online that I kind of waste their time of, I'm so sorry. Especially if you were scrolling and just ended up on this and you've been like just doom scrolling and phasing out. You know, be conscious, be mindful. You're alive right now. If there's something you gotta do, do it. Don't let me stop you. What the heck, Sam? If everybody was normal, the world would be boring. I thought you had to go, man. See, I'm keeping you stuck here. Go, do what you gotta do. This will be on YouTube. You know? And your boy Caleb, you did. You scrolled here. You do what you gotta do, Caleb. Don't let me stop you. But yeah, so I'm just me. If it was one person, 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000, 100,000, million, um, that's beautiful, but come and go as y'all please. I'm just here doing me, and if I can make you smile, that's what matters. No pressure. What do you wish people understood about the work behind moments like that? Nothing. I'm fully transparent, you know. Come to whatever conclusions y'all want. Assume what you want. I know who I am. I know who I think people are, but nobody can ever truly know anyone else. Number 39, did that experience influence how you approach your art or content now? No, I'm just the same weirdo, just an online weirdo now. And number 40, what did that moment quietly confirm for you? That people like my voice. That's like been the one constant thing. Like, hi there, how's it going? Andrew Physics here, and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. If you want me to read anything, and I do mean anything, just send me an email, and I'll make a recording of it. Rawr. That's about it. Just a lot of people commenting on the voice. I'm going. Your boy Caleb, you got nothing, so you just chill here. Sound good, Caleb. As far as what I'm doing, I'm just vibing. I'm answering questions. I'm streaming to 4 platforms at the same time. And I'm having a good time. Nothing new on YouTube, but there's 4 people watching. That's awesome. On Instagram, Rally Brother Bear says, big fan. Thank you. Nuo says, shout out, bro. Heck yeah, shout out. And Damon Lee's G says, you guess things work better when purpose drives numbers and not the other way around. Dude, that is poetic. Yeah. Super, yeah. And as far as Twitch, what is Twitch saying? What are y'all doing, you crazy kiddos? Sam said they had to go, then he come back. 2S7RON9 said, do I sell the art? Yes, that's been my job for the last 12 years now, and I've expanded to internationally for the last year or two, so it's pretty cool. There's pieces in places of the world I probably never will go to. Got artwork in the UK, in Australia, in Puerto Rico, in Canada, and other places. Oh, Mexico, the US, it's pretty darn cool. So yeah, I'm having fun with it. I do sell it though. You can order whatever you want, custom. I'll give you a good price. And Sam said, well, sorry, you're actually gone, but was falling asleep with my voice. I am so sorry. I'm sorry, Sam. You say you're gone now, but you're fine. Everybody, let's put Sam to sleep for just a couple minutes, before they start their day. Their last 5 minutes before alarm. Go to sleep. Close your eyes. And don't you dare keep doom scrolling. It's a new day. Shut your ears, but not your nostrils or your mouth. And Carsey says, Canada. Spanish guitar strums. Canada. As per your request, I shall speak of Canada, the United States, sibling to the north, exporter of maple syrup, hockey, good liquor such as whiskey, and good times. For everybody who's been here from the beginning, I just want to thank you for being here. For anybody who's going to leave, do what you got to do, because we got 10 more questions left. As a summary, we've been streaming to 4 platforms. We've been streaming to Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So whatever platform you're on, you can check this out later if you want. No pressure. Don't like, don't follow, don't even Google me if you don't want to. There's a lot of skeletons that come out. We got 10 more questions. I've been streaming for 2 years-ish. So these are the ones that go with it. Growth, meaning, and 2-year perspective. Question 41. What belief about myself did streaming slowly rewrite? Probably the belief that, gosh, nothing. I believe everything I used to about myself. Maybe I believe that I have a bigger impact than I thought. The fact that I'm not limited to just the people I meet, making them happy or improving their lives. Rather, the expansion can be so much greater. Something as silly as doing this to my hair, flipping my glasses upside down, going, if something that ridiculous can make someone laugh and make their day better for them, that's beautiful. That's what makes me happy. That is fantastic, and I love that. Question number 42. What was the hardest artistic doubt I had to overcome? My cracks. My cracks. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but the hardest thing I struggle with is the cracks. You see the cracks on the sides? Do you? I put so much thought in those. took me so long before I got it right. My dad does them so effortlessly, but he struggled with it. So yeah, it's the cracks. How has peace and love become a practice rather than just a philosophy? This right here, it's on my shirt. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's on my wallet. Whoosh. It's on my guitar. Whoosh. It's even on my gosh darn business cards. Whoosh. Artist / online weirdo. The peace and the love. If you look at my videos, if you look at my posts, I always try to include it. Why? Why peace and love? See, imagine there was no races. It isn't that hard if you try. Imagine there was no tax brackets. No big or little guy. See, I want you to imagine all of the people just living like me and you. Now, I get it, you know. You might say that I'm a dreamer. And it really isn't hard to tell. But if we were to just come together and embrace peace and love, then I'm sure everything would be swell. But seriously, those are the two most important things. If I can spread it. If I've had the message with however many people have seen this ugly mug on the internet, it's just be kind, be good, and have love. Have love not only for other people who need help, your family members, your workers, random people on the street, but have love for yourself. Don't seek to cause conflict. Don't seek to cause issues. Don't let your own ego or dissatisfaction with the way things have gone cause you to try and spread that misery upon others. Everybody's got their own struggles. Everybody's got their own battles. So, you know, whoosh, peace and love. And add your physics, but you know that one's optional. Number 44, what does creating with integrity mean to me now? All I am is integrity. Just straight up, non-debatable integrity. It's not optional, you know. It is what it is. And I am what I am. I try to be the best I can. That's usually how the song goes at the beginning of each stream. Yeah. It's all straight up honest. We have 5 more questions. Holy cow. Before we do, let's check chat one more time. Gotta go. See you later, ya boy. GTA 6 was delayed. That's terrible. And I'm locked in the guitar. Thank you. Yes, I did make these paintings. And Brave Wee Whale, how you doing, Brave Wee Whale? Good to talk to you. And a Blue Jay Music. Man, you just joined. This is deep. Buddy, if I was a puddle with my depth, you could step in it and not get your shoes wet. I ain't that deep. Just chill. We got over here, Rashan the Dancer. Hi, and hello. How you doing, Rashan? Well, Brother Bear said a good one, but you got to go back to sleep early morning. Please get some rest. Again, for anybody just joining us, I'm streaming on 4 platforms. Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I've answered 45 questions. I have 5 more to go, and it is going fantastic. Number 46. What kind of artist am I becoming? Not chasing, but growing into you. I'm growing into, I don't know. Let me see. Let me go check. I will wash my hands and wash my hair. And we'll see what artist I become once I strip off. I strip off the vest. I strip off the blazer. I strip off the microphone. I wash my hands, my face. I pretend I'm crying when I'm not. So convenient just having a sink. Let's see what I am. This is what I am. I am, as an artist, the same dude. That's all I'm going for. That's a lot of theatrics for a whole lot of nothing. It was funnier in my head. Question number 47. What risks am I finally ready to take creatively? Risks. I'm acting a fool on the internet. And there's hundreds of thousands of people that watch it. All the risks are gone. One thing I don't do is curse. I don't use profanity. Not only not on the internet, but not in my personal life. Thank you for notifying of that. But that's it. But that's not a risk I'm willing to take. It's not even a risk. I just don't use it. That's the best way I can think to answer that question. I don't know. Number 48. What do I want my next chapter to feel like? I don't want a next chapter. I love where I'm at. I'm doing good. I'm with my family. I'm showing them love. Maybe just a bit more consistent. That could be my next chapter. A rewrite. Not even a chapter, just a proofreading. Ooh. Number 48. Oh no, that was 48. Number 49. What do you hope never changes about how you create? Doing it with my dad. Of course. That's the biggest thing. Never want that to change. Everything else in the world can change. But the fact that I do artwork with my dad, and I love my mother and siblings, that's the only thing I want to stay. Everything else can come and go, but at the end of the day, that's what's most important to me. And finally, if someone discovers your work years from now, what do you hope they sense immediately? What? I don't want to end this on a weak note, but I don't know. How about the thought that we've gotten most at art shows, on deliveries, on everything? Oh wow, I thought it was stone. No, but thank you. It's actually styrofoam with a liquid stone process. And in the same way, that was the first thing we ever said to somebody interested in the art. That is the last thing I will say in regards to the questions. I'm putting my jacket back on because it's a little fresh in here. I don't believe in heaters. I conserve natural resources. But that's it. That's it, everybody. That's it, Twitch. That's it, TikTok. That's it, Instagram. That's it, YouTube. The questions that I have shared are what I feel to be the most representative and genuine of myself. 50 of them. That was pretty cool. Nice little 2-hour video. Thank you, everybody who's been here. Jolly himself says, how am I doing? I'm doing absolutely fantabulous, buddy boy. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. For anybody watching on the lesser used profiles, I mostly do it to Twitch right there. It's nice, it's fun, I enjoy it. It's beautiful. To all the other platforms, I do post edited videos, so if this isn't what you expected, well, a lot of that is my fault. So we got about 15 more minutes to kill. Then I'll shut off the auxiliary streams. I don't want any to die accidentally. I just want to thank everybody for coming on out tonight, you know? It's been pretty fun. It's been vibing. If you gotta go now, feel free to go. I'll sing the end song, and then we'll have the outtakes, you know. We did a thing. It came out so good. I knew it would, because I did it with you. Streaming phone platforms. Yeah, we had some fun. But now the stream is done. Yeah, the stream is done. It's not really done, but you know, if you gotta go, go now. We had a good time. We had a blast. I'm taking these moments and I'm trying to make them last. Never know what I'm gonna do, but I really don't care, as long as all my online friends are. I mean it, everybody. Everybody from everywhere. I like doing this. I gotta thank Sam. They donated 20 subs. That's crazy. It's a whole lot of meatball marinaras. But you know what? This whole streaming thing is online sharing. I don't do it with the thought of, oh, you guys are just numbers. You guys are a paycheck. I do it trying to better the world a little bit and, you know, trying to spread a little peace and love. Because at the end of the day, it's not a pressure, an obligation. It's having fun with all my online friends. I'm gonna be streaming until the very end. We'll do some questions, have some fun. And when the time is through, glad to have spent it all with you. So I bid you all adieu. You and you and you and you and you and you. Thank you everybody for coming on out. This was fun. This was a nice little interview. I had fun doing it. I hope you all also enjoyed doing it. And yeah, we got 10 minutes left to make the 2-hour stream. So if there's any Q&A or additional questions, concerns, or comments, please don't hesitate to let this guy know. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and see what other craziness happens. For example, like me Googling myself. Oh dear, he's gonna do that on stream? No, you crazy weirdos. Get your head out of the gutter. I'm gonna be Googling on the Google. On the interweb. Let's see what you all see when I'm searched. Andrew. Physics. Oh my, these are... Ooh, wow. I don't know if these are personalized results, but what comes out in this order is the Twitch, the Instagram, the YouTube, and the TikTok. Ooh. Wow, that's how many you guys are? That's crazy. Upon the filming of this video, there were 229.3 thousand people on Twitch who took an interest. 84.5 thousand on Instagram. 87.8 thousand on the YouTube. And on TikTok, I don't know how many. 164,000. That's crazy. That is wild. Well, that's nuts. Huh. That's a lot of people. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have fun. Yeah, that's it. I had fun. I had a good time. I chilled, I vibed. I appreciate each and every one of you. And that is it. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a blast. I'm going to try to end all of the streams simultaneously one more time. This has been an interview. Any last things I want to say? Well, shout out to Mr. Kind, aka Carve TV. Shout out to my dad, A.G. Stonar, for being amazing. Shout out to my family, my mom, my siblings, everybody that I hold so near and dear to my heart. And we were going in order of importance. Shout out to God. I pray every time I get in my vehicle. So far I haven't died yet. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Everybody, thank you all. That was order of priority. Everybody else, all the viewers, all the consistent viewers, thank you. Some of the most popular ones, some of the one that's been here with Pink Sunflower. So, ending the TikTok. Thank you, TikTok. That was fun. I had a blast. Thank you for being amazing. There's 1.5 thousand hearts. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate it a lot. I'm ending. Boop. Oh no. How do I end it? I end it right there. There's 2 people viewing now. How? I press the power button? I think I do. Yes, end now. Bam. Go live with a guest for 15 more minutes and I'll reach stage 3. Sorry, I'm not in it for the goals. I'm ending the YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. That was fun. And goodbye. Yes, I want to stop streaming. I don't want to, but I have to.